Alright guys, okay, so ignore everything about my setup and ignore that this is the second take. Um, yeah, I have a theory that I'm going to be proposing to y'all today that is about the Living Tombstone, about Armstrong specifically. Keep in mind I did get flamed earlier for this on a Discord server, so I will be talking about the arguments that I got for it and talk about the stuff. But if you're the type of person that's going to tell me to do heinous things to myself or to other people because of this, leave. I'm not kidding. Fucking leave. Okay, so in the Living Tombstone's first album called Zero One, there was a track called Zero One. Anyway, so in that track, the first couple lines are, I quote, "Mama told me this is the way we talk. Mama told me this is the way we talk. Don't get in trouble." Now, let me break something down for you. Yoav Landau uses a voice synthesizer. Sorry, I cannot speak. Voice synthesizer for all of his songs. That's why his voice sounds like that. Anyway, so in that part, he uses a very deep voice synthesizer. Like it goes down into it. I'm not gonna try to emulate it. That was horrible. Anyway, so yeah. Now I have a theory. Again, I got flamed for this earlier, so bear with me. Um, okay, so now this is gonna be relevant. I promise this is about to be relevant. In the video that was promotional material for the album called Scaring Doc Halloween Special. It featured Zero One, Rust, Armstrong, Tesla, Zero One, Doc, yeah, all those guys, all the Tombstones, right? Now, the plot of this video was, uh, Rust was like, "Hey guys, why don't we try to scare Doc?" Actually, I think it was Tesla that said that. He's like, "Hey guys, let's try to scare Doc." And then everyone was like, "Hex yeah." So Rust showed him how screwed the world is currently. Tesla showed him, uh, made a machine that kind of just put like a Jack in the Box thing in front of him. Armstrong took his helmet off, and then Zero One turned his head into a TV Vox, and showed him just a horse. Yeah, it was a weird thing, but let's go to our next point. Okay, so um, when Armstrong came on and he was about to take his helmet off, he looked at Doc. He said, "Hello." Now, his voice in that instant sounded almost exactly like it does in those lines from Zero One. Excuse me. It sounds almost exactly the same, which leads me to believe that in those lines from Zero One, Armstrong has a singing role. Now, this isn't canon because on the TLT Discord server, um, which you can find in the Living Tombstone official YouTube channel, you like go to the description and you can find the Discord server. Sam Haft himself. Now, let me give you his qualifications for answering a question like this. Sam Haft is the co-writer and I'm sure he does some producing. He's the co-writer and lead singer of the band The Living Tombstone. And he said that Armstrong is mute. Now, being mute means that you can't speak, if you didn't realize that. Anyway, so this kind of conflicts with each other because in the video we see Armstrong speaking. It's not like a maybe that's Armstrong. It's a he spoke. If you watch the video, which I'll try to link in the description of this, he says, "Hello." Anyway, so he says, I quote, hello. Yeah, so much to work with. So yeah, he does have a speaking role, which makes me think that he's not mute. Now, it's entirely possible that him being mute got retconned, or it's possible that the video isn't canon to the current continuity of the songs. But we know that not all of the songs are in the same continuity. In fact, I don't know how the continuity works in the Living Tombstone songs because I'm not the Living Tombstone. You can't expect as much from me. All I can do is theorize. So, what I'm saying is that why would 01 make himself sound like Armstrong? It makes more sense that it would be Armstrong speaking in this part. Now, again, this is not canon. There's no confirmation. In fact, the co-writer of the song said that he's mute, which would make it so that's probably not what happened, but it's there. It's connected. I'd like you to do your own research on this. Again, I'll leave the link in the description. I'd hope you'd be able to find the 01 album. So you make your own opinions. Tell me about them in the comments. But I do have a couple more things. If this gets confirmed, if we do not get an entire song of that voice in the eventual Armstrong album, I am going to do heinous things. Anyway, love y'all. Bye.